This is topic 3.3, integration by substitution. We got question 4c here. The limits are 8 and 0, and we're getting the integral of 4x minus 9 multiplied by the cosine of minus 2x squared plus 9x plus 4 dx. So the first step we do is to figure out what u might be. Now I can see that when I integrate minus 2x squared, I'd get minus 4x, which is kind of what I have here, pretty close. So a good idea might be to let u equal minus 2x squared plus 9x plus 4. Next step, as always, is to integrate minus 4x plus 9. Then bring across my dx. Well, actually, you know, before I do that, just to make it clearer, minus 4x plus 4. I can see here that I don't want, apologies, 4x plus 4, it's 4x plus 9. What I want here is 4x minus 9, but I don't have that, so multiplying both sides by minus 1 will change all my sides. So minus du over dx equals 4x minus 9. And now I'll bring my dx over. Minus du equals 4x minus 9 times dx. Now let's just check. So I've got my 4x minus 9 and my 4x minus 9. I've got my dx and I've got my dx. So I know all that can be subbed out from minus du. So let's rewrite. Next step, rewrite. So I've got my integral from 8 to 0. Just remember, you cannot put those limits in for u without doing conversions. But we're not going to do that. We're going to bring everything back in at the end and use them. So instead of cosine of minus 2x squared plus 9x plus 4, we can just write that as the cos of u, because that's what u is. And instead of 4x minus 9 times dx, we can have that as minus du. Now I'll just put in du here, and I'll throw the minus out in front to make life easier. Okay, so now we want the negative of the integral of this. Okay, so it's from 8 to 0. So we go for the integral of cosine, which is sine. Remember, I can't use 8 and 0 unless I convert it, and what I'd rather do is just put in the original u, and we said u was minus 2x squared plus 9x plus 4. It's like, yeah, you can convert it if you want, but it's going to take you exactly the same amount of lines. I used to think it's faster, but it's really not. Now I can put in my 8 and my 0. So I want minus the sine of minus 2 times 8 to be squared plus 9 times 8 plus 4. And from away from that, I'm taking the sine of minus 2 times 0 to be squared plus 9 times 0 plus 4. Okay. Alright, so working those out, you can work them individually or as in big chunks as you want, or all at one time even. But if it's causing you confusion, just do it piece by piece. Okay, so we can see the sine when I put in 8 comes to minus 9.86, and when I put in 0, I get a sine, the sine is minus 0.7568. And I've got my, remember, I'm subtracting the two of them. So here I have a minus minus, which will be a plus. So it'll be minus 0.9866 minus minus is a plus 0.7568. So into the calculator, and I get minus 0.2298. And here again, I have my minus by minus is a plus, so my final answer is 0.2298. Now I think your instructor has her answer as 0.23. That's perfect. She's just rounding to 2 decimal places. So whatever decimal place you're asked to do in a question is fine.